If your YouTube channel isn't growing, you're probably making these mistakes. I know because I was too. The first mistake you're probably making is not providing valuable information or content that's entertaining. People come onto YouTube for two reasons. They either come on YouTube to learn about something, whether that's through a tutorial video or a guide video that's giving tips, or they're coming on YouTube to be entertained, whether that's through a vlog, a lifestyle video, or even a music video. If your videos are not providing value, something that viewers can learn from and take and apply into their daily lives, or if you're not entertaining them or anything that's going to interest them, they are not going to stick around and watch your video. If you have expertise, knowledge in a certain area, just a few examples, if you have knowledge in like how to grow a business, how to grow on social media, if your expertise in like finances or wellness, weight loss journey, cooking, digital marketing, whatever it is, if you have expertise, knowledge in something, you can provide value to YouTube viewers with that knowledge. Providing valuable information or content that's entertaining is the number one mistake YouTubers are probably making. The second mistake you're probably making is not posting according to your schedule, or at least when your viewers are online. You cannot just post randomly and all willy-nilly. That is going to confuse your viewers, because if you post on a certain day at a certain time and then you post on another day and another time and it's not the same day and time, then that's going to confuse your viewers because you're not really posting according to a schedule, and that may make you look inconsistent. So if you don't have a posting schedule, this is how you can create one. Go to YouTube Studio on a desktop or a laptop and go to audience under analytics, and then scroll down to when you see when viewers are online. This is going to tell you a certain day and a certain time when most or many of your viewers are online. And I recommend doing this on a desktop because you will be able to hover over these purple lines and see exactly what day and time your viewers are online. And this will give you some kind of idea of when to post. So if you can create a schedule based on this feature right here, then that will let your audience know that you are posting on a regular basis. The third mistake you're probably making is creating unclickable titles or poorly designed thumbnails. When viewers come on YouTube, the title and thumbnail is the first thing that they see. And if the title and thumbnail is not looking good, they're not gonna click on your video. So you wanna make sure that your titles are short, but not too short. You don't wanna make your titles too long either. And you don't wanna overcrowd your thumbnails and make them too busy. One, because you don't want your thumbnails to be misleading or end up being clickbait, because if it's clickbait or misleading, people are not going to click on your video because it might be doing too much. Or if they do click on your video and you're not providing the same information that's in your thumbnail, then they're going to click off. Now this is a little bit related to SEO, which we will get into later in the video, so stay tuned for that. But you want to make sure you're creating clickable titles and great designed thumbnails. You do not want to create unclickable titles and poorly designed thumbnails. So These are the first two things that people see when they click onto YouTube. These are some apps that you can use to make your thumbnails. You can use Phonto, Canva, and there's even a feature inside of the video editor Vlogstar editing app called Thumbnail Maker, where they already have pre-created templates where you can create your own thumbnail. So there are a lot of tools out there that you can create your thumbnails with, but don't make them too busy. And you want to make sure that you are creating clickable titles and thumbnails. The fourth mistake you're probably making is not hooking viewers early on in your video. The first 5 to 15 seconds of your video is very, very important. If you do not hook the viewer within the first 5 to 15 seconds, they are going to click off. You want to make sure you start with action and not an intro. And this goes back to when I was saying you need to provide valuable information. So you want to start your video off with action and not an intro. But if you do an intro, do it after the action part, and also make sure that intro is less than 10 seconds, because within the first 5 to 15 seconds you want to hook your viewers, but you want to make sure that they stay on to actually watch your video. So if you do an intro, make it less than 10 seconds and get straight to the point. But it's very, very important to hook viewers early, because if you do not hook them early and give them a small snippet or a attention grabbing hook that's going to grab their attention to stay and watch your video, then they are going to click off. So make sure you hook your viewers within the first 5 to 15 seconds. The fifth mistake you're probably making is focusing too much on the numbers. Now, while analytics are important, you do not want to get caught up in focusing on the numbers. You want to focus on creating high quality content. Do not get caught up in the analytics. Now, they are important because you do need to track your channel and see how well your content and your videos are performing, because when it comes time for monetization, YouTube is going to be looking at the quality of your videos and the authenticity of your channel. They're not going to care about how many views or how many videos you have on your channel. So always focus on quality over quantity. The sixth mistake you're probably making is neglecting SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. SEO is very, very important, and this is something that I have learned throughout my research on how to grow your YouTube channel. So SEO is very, very important. You want to make sure your YouTube videos are searchable. This means including keywords, hashtags, tags, timestamps, simple words in your thumbnails and in your titles. Like I said, you want to make your videos searchable to the YouTube audience. So you want to use timestamps in your description, use keywords in your description, and tags, hashtags, your titles, your thumbnails. You want to use words that are relevant, that are trending to the valuable content that you are creating. So when viewers come onto YouTube to search up a certain topic and they type in certain keywords, and if your video has those certain keywords in the description or in the title, then they are going to click on your video if your thumbnail is appealing. So SEO, you guys, is very, very important, and some other things to go along with SEO also includes hooking your viewers early on in the video, making clickable titles and searchable thumbnails, and a whole lot of other stuff that I will get into in another video later on. So make sure you guys subscribe to stay tuned for that video. But SEO, you guys, is really important. You want to make sure your videos are searchable. The 7th mistake you're probably making is making videos too long without a purpose. So going back to my first tip, if your videos or content is not providing valuable information, people are not going to stick around to watch your video. And you may not know this, but viewers do not watch your whole entire video. Like, they do not watch the video in its entirety. Like, that's never going to happen. The longer you make the video, the longer your viewers will watch the video if the content is valuable. But you want to make sure you have a purpose when it comes to creating this very long video. So long content is very important because viewers will stay hooked longer, and this will add to your watch time, your views, and it'll also increase your subscriber count, because if the viewers like the information that you're providing, they're going to subscribe to your channel and stick around to see what other content that you have to offer. So if you make videos that are long, make sure you're making them with a purpose. The 8th mistake you're probably making is ignoring audience engagement. Now, you take all this time to make this content, to post it, and your viewers take maybe 1 to 3 seconds to leave a comment. It's very important to reply to that comment, heart the comment, engage with your audience, because if you build a loyal fan base, a loyal community, they are going to stick around, subscribe to your channel, continue to genuinely support you, and that is going to help with your watch hours, your subscriber count, all of those things. So you want to make sure you build a loyal community. So engage with your audience by replying to their comments, hearting their comments, even when they comment on like your community tab posts. Engage with them, reply, acknowledge their comment. This last mistake is probably the most common mistake YouTubers make, and that is skipping a call to action, or a CTA for short. A call to action is at the end of your video. It's almost like an outro, but it's kind of ending the video abruptly without necessarily letting the viewers know that you're ending the video. So whenever you're finishing up or wrapping up your video, end it abruptly with a call to action by saying, subscribe to the channel to learn more information on this certain subject, or make sure you guys subscribe and check out this video, or leave a comment and let me know your thoughts on this video. So a call to action is important because it directs them to the end of your video, while also keeping them on your channel, because when your video ends and you do like your regular outro, they're gonna click off and go to somebody else's channel, and they may not come back to your channel. So doing a call to action will keep them on your channel. And if you say something like, make sure you guys go check out this video here, this basically directs them to stay on your channel, and it directs them to another video, which also increases your watch hours if they click on that video and watch the video. So a call to action is very important, because at the end of your video, instead of them clicking off, they're going to stay on your channel. And this is an example of a call to action. Let me know in the comments which of these mistakes you have made, and stay tuned, because in my next video I will share some tips on how to grow your YouTube channel in 2025. Don't forget to subscribe and check out this video.